Welcome to this explainer. If you've been, dabbling with AI and you're ready to go from a casual user to an absolute productivity powerhouse, well, you're in exactly the right place. Today, we're going on a progressive mastery arc with Claude. We're going to level you up. We'll start with those absolutely crucial basic setups, the ones most people totally get wrong, and go all the way to unlocking true AI superpowers. I'm talking about tools that literally do your work for you while you're fast asleep. It's going to be a fascinating journey, so definitely get ready to take some mental notes. Okay, let's dive into this roadmap. We'll be moving through 3 distinct phases today. First up, nailing the basics. Then, expanding your workflow. And finally, unlocking advanced superpowers.
Let's kick things off with phase 1, nailing the basics. Honestly, if you skip these foundational steps, it'll hold back absolutely everything else.
So this brings us to rule number 1, and it's literally the very first potential pitfall almost everyone hits. You absolutely must use a permanent personal email account when you sign up. Why is this so critical? Well, because Claude won't let you change your account email later on. No way around it. If you use a temporary work email or maybe a student email address that you might eventually lose access to, you're going to lose all of your memory, your customized setup, the whole shebang. So make sure you use an email you control permanently. And this brilliantly illustrates how to properly set up memory once you're securely logged in. Step 1 is simply to import memory from any other AI models you might have been using, just so you aren't starting totally from scratch. But step 2, that's where the real magic happens. You want to have Claude interview you. There's actually a specific prompt from our sources that turns the tables. It prompts Claude to ask you a series of questions so it deeply understands your specific work context, your communication style, and even your personal life. All right, next up, we really need to understand the different models available to you. Choosing the right one isn't just about grabbing the most powerful tool every single time. It's highly strategic. You want to use Haiku for those simple, quick tasks. Now, for your standard daily work, drafting emails, brainstorming, Sonnet is your absolute go-to. But when you need complex, multi-layered data analysis, well, that's when you bring out the big guns like Opus or Fable. Doing this isn't just smart, it saves you significant costs and helps you avoid hitting those annoying usage limits too quickly. It's all about matching the exact right tool to the job at hand. Before we leave the basics, we've got to talk about defining skills. I want you to think about the absolutely boring, monotonous tasks you do every single week. Maybe it's, formatting a specific weekly report or structuring your meeting notes. You need to define these repetitive workflows and save them as skills right within Claude. By doing this, Claude handles those monotonous chores consistently. It runs them the exact same way every single time, and you don't ever have to re-explain the instructions. It's a total game changer. Now that Claude knows us, let's move into phase 2, expanding your workflow. It's time to let the AI out of the box and into our actual day-to-day. But first, I've got a major, totally counterintuitive pattern interrupt for you. If you've been heavily relying on the projects feature inside Claude, the advice is loud and clear. Stop using them. I know that sounds wild if you're used to organizing everything neatly into folders, but there is a very important technical reason for this. So the crucial point is exactly this. Projects create isolated silos that do not share memory with your primary chats. When you overuse the projects feature, you're accidentally hiding valuable information from your AI partner. Instead of letting Claude build a deeply connected, holistic memory of everything you do, like a giant puzzle coming together, you're isolating your data. Keeping things out of silos ensures Claude can actually connect the dots across your entire professional life. So instead of locking your data away in projects, we want to expand Claude's reach by connecting it directly to your everyday apps. And just look at the sheer utility here. By integrating your Gmail, Claude can automatically draft intelligent email replies that actually sound like your personal style. Connect your calendar, and it instantly analyzes your availability to map out and schedule your day. And the Chrome extension is absolutely huge. It lives right there in your web browser, allowing you to seamlessly automate tasks, like instantly filling out complex forms or researching products side by side while you're just surfing the web. All right, let's ramp things up. Phase 3, unlocking advanced superpowers. This is where Claude stops just being a helpful assistant and truly becomes a fully automated coworker. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the concept of co-work. We aren't just talking about cloud apps anymore, folks. You can actually enable Claude to interact securely with the local files and folders on your entire computer. Just imagine logging off for the night, and while you're sound asleep, Claude is organizing your messy local folders, renaming files based on what's inside them, or even running massive multi-step data processing workflows right there on your hard drive. It's literally working the night shift for you. And for anyone who has ever wished they could code, well, the Claude Code feature breaks down every single barrier. Using the dedicated Code tab, you can build custom software applications, personal data trackers, or even internal tools using just plain English. No joke, you do not need any actual programming knowledge. You simply describe the application you're dreaming up, and Claude goes ahead and writes, tests, and deploys the underlying code for you. Let's move to and see how this builds directly into visual design. Leveraging the Claude design feature, you can literally just tell the AI to generate highly functional mockups, sleek landing pages, and fully interactive websites. Honestly, what used to take a whole team of web developers and designers weeks to wireframe and build can now be generated and interactively tweaked in mere minutes. It is mind-blowing. So, we've covered a massive progressive mastery arc today. We went from securing your permanent email and dialing in your memory setup, all the way to generating custom software and having an AI organize your hard drive overnight. Which leaves us with one incredibly exciting provocative question. If Claude is organizing your files, writing your code, and building interactive websites while you sleep, what will you do with your tomorrow? Take these specific steps, apply them to your own workflow, and go find out. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and definitely enjoy those new superpowers.